Let's wrap this all up under the blanket of someone thinking this is something that they'll remember me for.
I don't give a fuck. I know he's made some shitty movies. I like David Lowery a lot. I love A Ghost Story. And the pie scene, admittedly, when you're making a movie like that, you're stretching everything for as long as you can possibly go. So I think that it's partially that, but I think all that it really is just a creative way on a low budget to convey what she's going through in that moment. And I think what she's going through and what's conveyed is that there was a pie left for her in some sort of goodwill gesture, neighborly way. And she's sort of nervously walking around this kitchen in her grief after her lover has suddenly died. This scene probably doesn't work in any other movie because you don't have 20 minutes of silence essentially leading up to it. Because it would be so abrupt if put in another film. But that's why context is everything. So the context of the scene fits within the larger framework of a movie that's really about moving on. The only discussions we're ever privy to as the audience between the couple really revolve around his reluctance to move from the place that he's most comfortable, though his partner wants badly, very obviously, and we're shown this again silently through her Google searches of places in Tennessee, places in Austin, Texas. She wants to move and experience and go, and this is the one area that they at least show us that this couple, who in every other accompanying, adjoining, juxtaposing scene is shown to be in perfect harmony. So this is really, the message is that this is the one thing that they're kind of grappling with as a couple. Anyway, the fucking pie scene happens 10 minutes after the on-screen death. 10 minutes of a post-mortem Casey Affleck sitting up in a sheet, walking home from the hospital and watching Rooney Mara mourn him, and the brilliance of having not a mask but a sheet completely covering any finger gesture, let alone any facial tic. We as the audience are given the gift of putting our emotions onto this literal blank canvas. And this blank canvas is standing in the right-hand top corner of the frame, watching Rooney Mara mourn him. And in her grief, she's circling this kitchen nervously, doesn't know what to do, wanted to move on from this area before his death, and doesn't know how to move on from his death, and is sort of clinging to this home for a short period of time because it in some way connects her to him. But all we're watching in that pie scene is someone completely overwhelmed.